Greetings, human life forms. I'm Neomeister. Welcome back to another NFL Weekly News video. This is the series where every single week I go over the news that has happened over the course of the week in the NFL. And yes, as you guys can probably tell, the light is out again, not working, not cooperating, not because it's unplugged. I unplugged it because it's not turning on. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Hope you guys will enjoy this video, and let's get into it. So, the top headline currently today, the 49ers are adding receiver help with Tavon Austin and J.J. Nelson. So it sounds like, yeah, so Deebo Samuel, one of the wide receivers for the 49ers, he had a injury due to a broken foot here, and he will miss part of the beginning of the season here, which is a big piece for the 49ers, because obviously Emmanuel Sanders left them to go to the New Orleans Saints, so they definitely need some more depth at the wide receiver position, and it seems like they're going to be doing that by signing Tavon Austin, who used to be a wide receiver for the Cowboys, and J.J. Nelson. I have no idea who J.J. Nelson played for. But that'll definitely help with depth issues that the 49ers have been having troubles with as of late. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything else here. Yeah, okay, so other news, Sean McDermott, head coach of the Buffalo Bills, got a contract extension that keeps him with the Buffalo Bills until 2025, which is like 5 years. So that's a great thing for Bills fans. He's a great coach. He deserves every penny that he gets in his contract. God knows how much money he's making, but like, I literally searched the web and everything. I've been searching every little, like, black market website. I've been searching all the dark websites and all the regular sites, the official sites. And I can't find anything. So, yeah, he led the Bills playoffs in 2 of his first 3 years with the Bills, which is pretty remarkable. Like, in his first season, he was just dealing with whoever was there for the season, and he just decided to coach him up this season and then start his rebuild the following season. He actually led the Bills to the playoffs that season, but he still didn't like the players on the team, so he basically swept the whole team and started fresh. And of course, it led to a bad year 2 for McDermott. But year 3, 10-6, making the playoffs, and I'm assuming it's going to get a lot better for him. So also, staying with the Bills here, Dion Dawkins, the left tackle for the Buffalo Bills, signed a 4-year contract extension worth $60 million. It's a lot of money. Obviously, it's going to be like $15 million a year. Yeah, $15 million a year. And over $30 million of it is guaranteed money. So it's a big payday for Dion Dawkins. He really helped the Buffalo Bills making their playoff runs, and really helps the blindside block so Allen doesn't get sacked like we have a bad offensive line, but they don't anymore, so that's good because I'm a Bills fan, so yay. Also, got some tight end signing deals. I have to find the things again. Oh yeah, Hard Knocks. In the first episode of Hard Knocks, the Chargers head coach said that he had COVID-19, which, you know, I don't really Well, I mean, like he already had COVID-19, so I mean, there's no way that he can get it again. So that's a good thing for him. Good for him. Um, Devin Singletary said that he was hungrier than ever on Good Morning Football this morning. He better be starving. Like he better like have his ribs showing that he's so hungry and rushes for 2,000 yards. That better happen, otherwise I'll be upset. So also, Bills Oliver said that he felt violated from the May arrest, because he was found not guilty, and he would feel violated, having his things violated, having his life violated. So I understand why he would say that. So I mean, there isn't much I could say about that. I mean, if he were guilty, that would definitely change how the Bills would think about Oliver, because we like to have a really good locker room, a lot of good, trustworthy players, and Ed Oliver wouldn't be trustworthy. I mean, he isn't as trustworthy anymore, anyways, but he's not as untrustworthy, if you guys know what I mean. So, there's this thing here. So, the Washington football team linebacker. Okay, Foster. They activated linebacker Foster from the PUP list. No idea what that means, but I'm just keeping you guys updated on everything that's going on around the league. So, um, it's literally buffering. There's nothing I can do. Okay, here we go. So, yeah. Oh, Reuben Foster from POP list. That's good for Washington. He's a good player, because why else would they report it if he wasn't a good player for them? So that's good news for Washington. So also they activated their tight end Logan Thomas from the COVID-19 list, so he no longer has COVID-19. He survived, surprisingly enough. He only had a 2% chance to die. So, you guys, if you guys know what I mean by that, you guys are fans. I don't know. Just, okay. Okay, the Miami Dolphins signing wide receiver Chester Rogers to a 1-year contract. I have no idea who Chester Rogers is, so I'm not too concerned about him, battling with my Bills in the AFC East. Ian Rappaport first reported it. The signing comes after the Dolphins receivers Allen Hurns and Albert Wilson announced their decision to opt out of the 2020 season. So obviously they were thin at wide receiver, needed to pick up a last-minute wide receiver, and they did with Chester Rogers. Rogers, not Rogers with a D, just a G. Anyways, so they hope that he could be useful to the Dolphins offense. Obviously, they still have Devontae Parker, so he's still gonna perform at a high level for the Dolphins. The Dolphins, in other news, have also activated linebacker Kelvin Munson from the non-football injury list. Obviously, defense-wise for the Dolphins, they got a lot of big names out of free agency, like Byron Jones, cornerback. They also got Shaq Lawson, our defensive end for the Buffalo Bills. So Calvin Munson is a must-have for the Dolphins, at least right now. So we're going to move on to the Jaguars. They announced that they have signed cornerback Tremaine Brock, who Rappaport reported visited the team earlier Sunday. He's a 10-year veteran. He played for the Tennessee Titans and Arizona Cardinals in 2019, making 11 starts, so he missed 5 games in the season. He is joining his 7th organization in the past 3 years plus. which definitely tells us something about this cornerback, that most teams don't think who they think he is and end up cutting him. So, Jaguars better be using Tremaine Brock as like a, I don't know, like a practice squad player or backup, because he doesn't sound like he's anything too special if he's been around with that many organizations. I mean, Fitzpatrick, he's been with a ton of organizations, but I mean, he's a quarterback veteran, so all quarterback veterans are somewhat good. Um, the Jacksonville Jaguars also signed fifth-year defensive lineman Carl Davis and Carion Reed and waived rookie cornerback Kobe Williams. So, rookie cornerback Kobe Williams, he was waived, so I don't know if that, either he was like released or something. Why they released him? I don't know. Okay, so they signed a fifth-year defensive lineman Carl Davis and Caron Reed, which are two defensive linemen, both in their fifth years. That'll definitely be a big help for the Dolphins, because the only real name that we know on that defensive line is Shaq Lawson. So, Caron Reed and Carl Davis will certainly help that defensive line get to the quarterback here. The Bengals have interest in Mike Daniels, who they actually did end up signing. So, Mike Daniels, I know him at heart. Saw my Madden 19 games with the Packers. Mike Williams, he's a really solid veteran. He can get to the quarterback. He can stop the running plays. He can sniff out screens. He can pretty much do it all, but I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to do it all because, like I said, he's a veteran. But the Bengals defensive line is already stacked with Carlos Dunlap and Geno Atkins. But hey, they want more beef on that line. I don't see a problem with that. So he visited the team earlier this week to do his physical. Daniels is 31. He spent a season in Detroit last year after a successful 7-year stint in Green Bay with the Packers. So the Lions announced that they have traded cornerback Michael Jackson. He's still alive? What? Wait, that's crazy. Wait, what? Michael Jackson? Didn't he like commit suicide or something in the 70s? I don't know if he played in the NFL. Okay, anyways, Lions and traded in Patriots they traded him to the New England Patriots here for an undisclosed 2022 draft pick. It better not be a first round pick, because I swear to God. I mean, no, it better be. Yeah, it better be. Yeah, it better be a first round pick, because Michael Jackson is a god, man. He's an undead legend. Detroit also waived guard Josh Garnett, linebacker Christian Sam, defensive end Jonathan Wynn, and wide receivers Travis Fulgham and Chris Lacey. That's just a lot of players, and like that's a lot, like too many. So yeah, all those players that it's named off have been waived. So I don't know if that means they've been released. That probably means that. But more important news, the Buffalo Bills wide receiver Duke Williams has been activated from the COVID-19 list. He's no longer sick. He's nice and healthy. We're all happy and dancing. In a corresponding move, cornerback Akeem King was released by the Bills. The only reason why the Buffalo Bills picked up Akeem King from free agency was to pretty much, in case Tre'Davious White left, or opted out of the season, and then we would have more time with Akeem King. But obviously that's not the case. Tre'Davious White's staying with the Buffalo Bills. So, we cut him. So, also, the Atlanta Falcons have announced the signing of safety J.J. Wilcox. He's a 7-year veteran. He was signed by the team ahead of the 2019 season, but spent the entire year on injured reserve. Wilcox played his college ball at Georgia Southern Island and is native of Cairo, Georgia. Alright, that's very important news. I guess, I don't know. The Falcons also placed safety Chris Cooper on the COVID-19 list, so safety Chris Cooper has the coronavirus. I really hope he doesn't die. You know, actually, I do hope he dies, because that'll be easy for the Bills to win the Super Bowl if it's the Bills-Falcons in the Super Bowl. But obviously, he's not going to die, so the Buccaneers, running back Keyshawn Vaughn has been activated from the COVID-19 list, which means that he is healthy, doesn't have the coronavirus anymore, all happy and joy in life. They've also announced the signing of wide receiver Jaden Mickens, who appeared in one game for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in 2019. So that's a pretty interesting move there, signing him. He's probably going to be like another backup or a practice squad player, so-and-so. Cowboys wide receiver Gio Wilson and cornerback Savion Smith put on the COVID-19 list. They've waived wide receiver Kendrick Rogers. Giants linebacker Tay Crowder has been removed from the non-football injury list. The Eagles announced linebacker Jadavius Brown is placed on the reserve/retired list. Carolina Panthers have claimed defensive tackle Bruce Hector. Wideout Trevante Heights was waived in a corresponding move. Browns announced that they have signed guard Michael Dunn and waived tight end Nate Waiting in a corresponding move. The Minnesota Vikings waived guard Tyler Higbee. Ravens are expected to sign free agent running back Kenyon Barner pending a physical, serving as a punt and kick returner. So, yeah, that's the majority of the news. Again, the two things I forgot to mention, George Kittle and Travis Kelce both signed 4-year deals worth almost $100 million each. I think that's all the news that there is for this week. Obviously, Hard Knocks is supposed to get episode 2 out sometime this coming week. So that's pretty much all the news over the week. If you guys don't want to listen to me for the news over the week, just download the NFL app. That'll be much easier for you guys. I'll be leaving the link to my Instagram in the description below. If you guys want to check out my Instagram, I do little, daily sketches here and there. And then I'll also have, but the sketches will be put on my story. They will not be posted, so you only have 24 hours to go and see the story. And I'll be having weekly pictures of my dog, so once a week I'll have a picture of my cute puppy on there. Also, I'll be leaving you guys updates when I will be posting a new video over on Instagram. So if you guys want to know when I'm uploading it or so-and-so, just on my Instagram and the link in the description below. Eventually, I'll be doing the same thing on Twitter, but I still have to fix Twitter and everything, which I keep forgetting to do. So there isn't much else to say except life forms out.